What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to some more of the Outer Worlds 2 here. So I'm continuing where we left off, so I was a little confused. So I believe what I have to do is this. There we are.
Neither of our parties has enough goodwill with the other to proceed directly to an alliance. A swift ending to the war is highly improbable.
You had to run a quaint predictive model to come to that conclusion? Did your numbers...
Yeah, that one's apparently better. Going with that one.
Side into making... worth my one.
So this one, long rounds, heavy rounds. Is it heavy or large rounds? Heavy rounds. Okay, I'll just get the rest of the heavy. Actually no, I'll take what I got. Just make a save.
Intelligence and resources may be present in this area. exploration is not advised while delegates remain under threat.
Yeah, this game's been decent though. I've enjoyed playing this game. The Outer Worlds 2. I mean, that previous boss fight was a bit AIDS.
Contact with the enemy may be imminent.
Fantastic.
Ratcheting up my aggression.
You'll go no further, infidel. This next shot won't miss. I can hear you scampering around like a little spook. What are you doing down?
I see.
Investigating hostile intentions.
Have you given up? I can hear you scampering around like a little sprat. Have you given up? Balance in the equation. What are you doing?
Emergency protocols ready.
Oh. Stop.
Mobilizing.
I can hear you scampering around like a little sprat. What are you doing down there? Contact established. What are you doing down there? I can hear you scampering around like a little sprat.
Updating multiple factors. Warning. Delegates in imminent danger. Hurry, Commander.
Was it just the same two guys getting up again? Was it now? Could have been making them making all that there wreck now, would it be?
We came here in good faith to offer a merger and an alliance, and yet our parties will still be at each other's throats by the end of this. Is this really what you want?
It'd be foolish to even consider an alliance when you so clearly wish to bend Arcadia to Auntie's will. Should the fighting intensify, and it shall, it will be due to your pride. Presiding Bishop Ruth Bassar already possesses the foresight necessary to lead a colony and better its people. Until you acknowledge this, I fear we will never reach an accord.
Foresight is nice, yes, but what about the entrepreneurial mind? We may have lost our brightest when Fairfield was destroyed, but there are promising employees rising in the ranks.
Might as well be served up on a platter. We don't have much time.
You certainly have, strength in numbers indeed, but Arcadian matters are best suited for Arcadians. We actively collect data to understand how to serve our people, after all. Look no further than the abbot, who welcomed refugees to Matriarch's mercy.
Yet he struggled to feed and house them properly. The poor man was clearly overwhelmed.
damn
He
you.
couldn't see his right hand was actively undermining him, even with his data.
Meanwhile, Auntie's choice has done
You have a nasty habit of arriving at the wrong time, Commander. History repeats itself, doesn't it? You show up attempting to disrupt my plans, only for me to submit you to an untimely end, though I'd no wish to. I only did what was necessary back on Horizon Point, and I am fully prepared to do so again. These delegates you came to save, I'm killing them both, and any hope for peace will die along with them. This is the only way if we hope to close the rifts before it's too late.
Nobody needs to die here. Alright, Morgan Jones.
Everything. The Order is on the verge of learning how to control the rifts. They just need the right data, and a prototype modulator that's hidden away in a Protectorate lab on Praetor. But like the Protectorate before them, Auntie's Choice must never have access to that technology. No. The Order's seers approached me after I arrived in Arcadia, and proved to me that I needed to act, to stop the Protectorate's rift research from annihilating our galaxy. You were an unwelcome variable. Prior knowledge could have changed your actions, and the seers had predicted that you and your team would perish in the process regardless. I tried to put it out of mind when you and I first spoke. I had to focus. But all I could think of was the cost I was being asked to pay to ensure the mission's success, and I forced myself to complete it. I trusted that with Horizon Point's destruction, humanity might be saved, but it wasn't. It was only the start. I must finish what I started. As I said, your actions were part of the prediction and could not be changed. You needed to be there, and I had to proceed as I normally would. But what happened there, the unanswered questions I still had, continued to plague me. I needed to find a way to stop the rifts. You recall what I said of the rift modulator, of the data? It's the only way to control the rifts. And only the Order can be trusted with this power. You know who these corporatists are, how they deal with their competitors. Imagine now how a war spurred by greed might be won, when fought with rifts instead of guns. You see? The Order must not sacrifice their principles for a childish attempt at peace. If they don't complete the mission they started, everything I have done will have counted for nothing.
As a member of the Order for a few decades, I might have something to say about all that. Backing up just a moment, I'm intrigued by your layperson's grasp of Order teachings. Oh, and also your unsophisticated, though exceedingly confident attempts at reasoning.
And just who in the void are you supposed to be? Some attention-starved initiate tricked into following the commander here?
Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection. I once held the role of head intercessor.
Oh, Law, you're... the end point? Just stay back. You won't stop me from doing what I must.
You believe you understand the Order, do you? Being enlisted as an outside agent is nothing compared to a lifetime devoted to contemplation and calculation. I'd suggest you have a superficial understanding at best, and thus ought to seriously reconsider your present course of action.
Your so-called experts were the ones who set me on this path to begin with. It doesn't matter. Nothing you can say to me will change the issue at hand. If I'm to give the Order the means to close the rifts, the peace talks must end. 2 dead delegates? That's a fair price to pay. We've paid worse.
I just kill her immediately.
Do you wish me to beg forgiveness? Torture myself in an attempt at atonement? I tell you, if there had been another path, I would have taken it. These delegates cannot leave here. I will not let your crew's sacrifice, your sacrifice, be in vain. It can't be for nothing. Is that so? Please then, enlighten me on how you might save the Order from itself. They may try. Though we both know those corporatist vultures wouldn't take the snub kindly. When Auntie's Choice sees power in what the Order has, they will take it. But even if what you say is true, there's no undoing the past. Not for me. I don't belong here. And the Earth Directorate's nothing more than a memory. This mission is all I have. So if you won't leave me to carry out my plans, Commander, then all that's left is your bullet. You'll forgive me for suggesting that that's rich of you to say. The Earth Directorate plucked you straight from prison and offered you a way out. It's not so easy for someone like me. Someone with no goodness left in them. Someone who will always be a villain, no matter how the histories are written. But there's no point in living if I failed my mission. Again. After Horizon Point, the belief that I did enough to save the galaxy and everyone in it faded. That rift in the sky was my own failure. Mocking me. Tormenting me. I could hardly bear it these past few years. And I can't do it any longer. It was always going to end this way, Commander. Ready your weapon.
Vries has been terminated. Due to acts of betrayal, service honors may not be awarded posthumously.
That was always going to happen.
On a scale of impendingly disastrous to imminently catastrophic, this seems... well, we should run.
Alright, I'll end this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Alright, bye.